What's up, everybody? Welcome to my Monday Night Raw review where, well, a lot of things have happened in the past, I guess, over 48 hours now. And, still been late on reviews, and, I can't wait till next week, especially for a Tuesday. Something's really big is going to happen, so just know that. Well, not Tuesday, but Thursday, really. But I'll save that for another time. But we kicked it off with Stephanie and Mick Foley wondering the whole thing with Triple H, and that if Stephanie has anything, to do with this and everything stuff. But what can I say? Well, how can I say this? They're pretty much wondering what was going to go down, and Foley talked about, I guess, the small girl giving with the shy smile following about Foley having his tooth stuck in his nose following that Hell in a Cell match back in 1998. And Stephanie said she was embarrassed as commissioner and a wife because they don't know what Triple H is doing, and Foley and Steph says they're going to work this together, and that Foley tried to say Stephanie's not a bad person, a liar, and didn't want to believe that. But as Kevin Owens, well, both of them came out and introduced Kevin Owens, the new Universal Champion, the fans chanted, "You deserve it." Owens said, "Yes, I do deserve it," and his fans were right. You know, you do deserve it. I did deserve it, but you guys are trying to hijack the show and steal my moment and whatever with the "you deserve it" chants, and made fun of them because you're not great, you're not special. I am great. This is my moment. He is the champion. I claim 98% of the work. I only had a little help, but this is the Kevin Owens show. As Seth Rollins came out, Owens said, "This isn't about Owens. We know you've been the chosen one for Hunter since the moment you stepped into NXT." But Rollins said that if Owens is the new face of this era, he's going to burn it to the ground. And he mostly yelled at Stephanie and everything. And Foley said, "You in this too, huh?" Because Owens says, "It looks like the architect has been designing his blueprints for total failure." And Seth Rollins just looked at him, and Seth pretty much punched Owens. Then and Stephanie says, "You're indefinitely suspended." Well, Foley said, "No, he's not." And they chanted Foley as there is no suspension. And at Clash of Champions, it will be Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship. Some people wonder now if this is going to be coming off him as a face and everything, but if Seth Rollins is a face, and will Triple H show up again or not? So that's going to happen. Stephanie didn't like what happened with Foley, and Owens and Jericho showed it. They say, "We didn't like what was going on there. I'm not doing this match." But Foley says, "You wanna call me a stupid idiot? So it's going to be you, Jericho, versus Seth Rollins tonight." And since that went on, and Kevin Owens, you're going to have a match too. You're going to be going with Sami Zayn once again, which I'm surprised he's not getting a title shot for this, but, after Sami Zayn won that feud back at Battleground. But we're doing it again tonight. Charlotte went against Bayley. Dana Brooke came out with a clipboard. I guess she's still a nurse. Bayley actually won with a clean win, if you want to put it like that, over the champion, which, Bayley still undefeated for 3 weeks and already has pinned the champion. So, what can you say about that? Not the underdog like NXT, but she's pretty much on a roll right now. For the past 3 weeks, she's been on Raw. They did the Connor's Cure video package. I've been getting a lot of things about this. I'm wondering if WWE is, how can I say, I don't know, exploiting or milking the whole, Connor kid, Connor McKellick. I know he got that Warrior Award, and, he deserved it and everything. And I know they did a really nice thing for that kid. Some people think they're making money off of him now because they're not showing any other kids with, cancer and stuff. Some people think that, I don't know, it's milking it. So I just kind of speculated that sometime if that was true or not. More Cruiserweight Classic people coming to the Cruiserweight division in 2 weeks. Jack Gallagher, Akira Tozawa, and Grand Metalik will be coming to Raw. Bo Dallas with a Bo leave-in Bo flag like type of thing came out. and he went against a jobber, which, what is it? Everybody's doing job matches now? Everybody's going to start beating jobbers on Raw now, I see. Everybody's doing squash matches, so I guess, I don't know if Baldas is getting a push after he got drunk on an airplane, so now I guess he's getting a title shot, if that is true. But we're just going by what I'm seeing right here, so some fan chanted boring, but I guess we're going with that now. Jericho was talking to Owens in the back, saying Owens is the longest reigning Universal Champion, even though it's only had it for a week. And that, the suit Kevin with suit he was wearing cost him $750. Rollins went against Jericho, which Rollins, I guess, got the biggest face reaction out there, which was a really great match. As Jericho went for Lion Salt, but Seth Rollins did it with pedigree. And it was pretty much a really great match to end off the, I guess, in that right there with, as soon as, I guess, messing my words right there. As soon as Seth hit that pedigree, fans pretty much went nuts for it then. So I don't know if he's a face or not, but we're going to see. Cesaro went against Sheamus, which Cesaro continues to wear more of that tape he wears on his arm on his back, which I gave no crap about this match, really. Listen, I know this is going to go, and yes, Sheamus has 3 wins, and Cesaro will get 4 throughout the rest, win the whole series. Enzo and Cass went against Puerto Rico 1 and Puerto Rico 2, as I guess Enzo and Cass talked about Labor Day. I guess they gave labor to a fake baby in the ring and gave it to somebody in the crowd, and I'm surprised Puerto Rico 1 and Puerto Rico 2, I guess, now have to be in a feud with Enzo and Cass, after Cass just had a world title shot last week. So, pretty weird. Owens talked about this is the finish line, and then he made it with Sami Zayn, and I'm the champion now. We know how this goes. I just made it to the finish line. Nia Jax went against Ann Esposito, as Nia Jax squashed. I guess she's Alicia Fox's friend. Worst segment of the night was the club. Gallows and Anderson bring out the old day to a chopped and screwed version of their theme song, since it was that bad. And it was really horrible. They brought out these old... It was like Edge and Christian, what they did back in SmackDown the Attitude Era, when they brought out the old versions of the Dudleys and the Hardys. But that was actually entertainment. They were like midgets and stuff, and old people. This was just bad what the club did. The New Day only got a pop from there talking about the X-Men characters, but it was bad. They knocked the club out of the ring. They started dancing, and they beat up the Old Day. This whole segment was horrible. It literally killed the crowd. The crowd was dead. It was literally dead. It just sucked. It went nowhere. It was a horrible segment. As much as this Darren Young and Titus O'Neil segment is horrible too. I guess Titus O'Neil once again botch-tastic here with that horrible promo he did 2 weeks ago as Young went against Mahal. So it just doesn't make any sense. And Alicia Fox with Nia Jax, she said, "Get out of my face, get out of my face," and throwing gloves and some object at Nia Jax in her face, and I guess Nia Jax didn't know what to do, and I guess she pushed Alicia Fox onto the table. "Get out of my face, get out of my face." Well, so I guess we're getting crazy Alicia Fox back. Braun Strowman went against Sin Cara, count out, which I thought his mask was going to come off. He was going to be Hunico again. Sasha Banks came out, which almost, I guess, Sasha broken Banks, as she talked about final chapters and stuff and the ending. And he's talked about women from the Fabulous, Moolah, Mae Young, Luna Vachon, Trish Stratus, Lita, that, we've gone from the stupid bra and panties matches and the butterfly belt to be called superstars now, which, Vince Russo was pissed on the internet about that. So you want to look that up if you can. He wasn't happy with Sasha Banks' comments on that bra and panties thing. And Sasha pretty much went on to talk about her life and everything, how she woke up to get a WWE ticket to be here, which people thought she was going to retire, and that Charlotte beat her until Dana Brooke came out and interrupted her, and Sasha beat her up and hit her with the bank statement. He said, "You let her know, Clash of Champions, I'm coming for that title." So I guess it was pretty much a swerve. They swerved it. they swerved the whole thing after that. So it's pretty surprising. If we knew she really retired, we would have heard this early today when you look at it. Kevin Owens then went against Sami Zayn in the main event. Owens won. Returned a super kick and a power bomb to beat Zayn, and then after that, Roman Reigns, which pretty much booed out the building. Roman, they just will not let Roman. He's got to get a title shot. Just why is he out here? So, the face that get booed around here. So Roman Reigns took out Jericho, as Mick Foley says. If Roman Reigns can beat Jericho next week, it'll be a triple threat match. So just why Roman Reigns? Why do we need to bring him out here? Why is this happening? I don't know. We're doing this for some odd reason, and I guess we're keeping it that way because Roman Reigns folks, they couldn't keep him out the title shot. But I'm gonna end it from here. I'm out of here. See you guys later. Peace out. Because I don't know, this Raw really pretty got bad throughout half the show because that Gallows and Anderson segment was horrible. It was deplorable. It was just bad. It makes you want Gallows and Anderson to actually go really back to the Bullet Club after seeing that. But I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace.